Good morning. It is another gorgeous day in sunny California. Not so much. It is extremely dreary outside. Cannot even see the sun. It is December 22nd. And as I have talked about in previous videos, Prop 22 and active time in California is something that is important to me as a dasher, but I will not go into great detail about all the ins and outs of Proposition 22. I'm just going to talk about the statistics that affect me. I am a part-time dasher, and this week in particular, I have had a lot of catering orders on other apps, not DoorDash, during the lunchtime shift, which has dramatically impacted the amount of active hours that I have logged with DoorDash. And just in a nutshell, the reason that active hours are important to me are for a few reasons. At the end of each week, dashers in California are offset with a minimum hourly wage that's based on the base pay on DoorDash. And so just a high level understanding of that. If DoorDash is guaranteeing a minimum hourly base pay per hour and your offers and your dashes do not match up to that amount, then at the end of the week, DoorDash pays an offset of those dollars that were not met through the base pay on each offer. And I'm just going to put up some screenshots here just to kind of show over the last few weeks what that looks like for me. When everything shakes out, it usually adds up to about an extra $1 for every offer that I took throughout the week. So just an example, I work part-time, so if I took 50 dashes throughout the week, usually my Prop 22 additional earnings at the end of the week are between $45 and $50. So that's important to me. But more important to me is the healthcare stipend that is paid through Prop 22. And again, high level, what that is for me as a part-time dasher, if I can keep an average each week of 15 active hours each week on average for a quarter, which is 4 months, then at the end of that quarter, I am paid a healthcare stipend of $638. And what that is intended for is to help me offset my healthcare costs. So I did go to the doctor this week. So any copays that I had at the doctor, when I go to the dentist, it is intended for those offset of those charges. And, I do wear glasses. So when I go to the optometrist, super important to me. I try to keep my active hours at an average of about 15 hours so that I can guarantee at the end of each quarter that I receive that stipend. So this week, because of all the catering orders that I've taken, and don't get me wrong, the payout on those has been amazing. So the monetary offset has been great, but it has affected my active hours for this week. And it's already Thursday, and obviously Christmas is Sunday, and I probably won't be working on Christmas. So here's where I'm sitting at right now, just about 7 hours only of active time this week. And I'm trying to get to 15. So my goal today is very different. Of course, I want to take good offers. That's a given. But more importantly for me today is to log as many active hours as I can to get my weekly average up to 15. It is Thursday. I plan on working tomorrow and Saturday. So I do have a couple more days to work on this, but today is an important day for me to get these active hours up. Sitting at 7, hoping to end the day with at least 10. And these are only active hours. So the time that I'm logged in and I'm sitting around waiting for a dash, waiting for an offer, that doesn't count towards my time. It's only the time between when I accept an offer, when I drop off a delivery. That time frame constitutes my active hours. So shop and pays, big on logging the active time. Restaurants with large orders that are busy at lunchtime that might take a little bit longer for the order to come out, big on active time. So I'm going to get my day started. It's 9:15 a.m. on a Thursday. Let's see how today goes. So let's go. I think the DoorDash universe was listening. I didn't even have to decline anything. The first offer I got was this, and it meets all the criteria of what I'm looking for today. I have to drive like 6 miles to get to this grocery store, and then 6 miles back to my own neighborhood, which is good. It puts me back in a place that I want to be. It is a 20 plus item shop and deliver from Safeway. So I'm going to spend time driving there. I'm going to spend time in the grocery store, and I'm going to spend time driving back. So check, check, check. This order is definitely going to help with my active time. Excited? Let's go. So I finished. These are the options of what are in front of me. This aisle or this aisle. Safeway shop complete. I just want to be completely transparent with you. I could definitely dilly-dally in the store, especially on days like today when I am focused on active hours. But as you can see, I finish my shop in half the time. That's just not the type of person I am. I want to get these orders to people as quickly as possible. It's not on them that I'm working for active time today. So I got that shop finished in about 15 minutes. The checkout lines, as you probably imagine, were pretty long. So I had to pick the lesser of two evils on that one. But again, it's adding to my active time in a natural way. So I'm on the way to the drop off at the customer, 11 minutes away. Let's get this done. Super successful first block of time. Here are my stats. My total login time was 1 hour and 18 minutes, and I was active of that 1 hour and 10 minutes. So right on track for where I want to be. It's now 10:35. I am driving over to what will be a busier area for lunchtime. Crossing my fingers for a lot more active time for this hopefully busy Thursday lunch shift. Stay tuned. Let's see how it goes. It's 10:45. Just picked up this stacked order from Panera, which again, stacked orders generally mean more time on the clock. So I happily took this order for 3.7 miles for over $12. It is 2 drop-offs, keeping me out here in my Natomas neighborhood, which again is a good thing. So far so good. DoorDash is treating me pretty well on this 22nd day of December. About to go into this Panera and get these 2 orders picked up. So on any other day, that Panera experience would have been extremely frustrating. They have signs on their front door and signs on the corner of their cubbies that they put to-go orders in that say, delivery drivers, wait at the front counter and ask for your order. Do not, and it's in bold letters, I should have taken a picture of it, do not go to the desk. So I was waiting almost 10 minutes, and then another DoorDasher came in. We did exactly what we were instructed to do, which was to wait by the front register. No orders came. I finally went over and checked. My 2 orders had been sitting there the whole time. Still got my beanie on. It's 11:27 and there's still absolutely no sunshine today. It is a dreary, yucky Thursday. I just received this order. The DoorDash gods are listening to me today. I'm not even really understanding this order because there's probably 5 Popeyes between here and where I'm taking this delivery to. But $28, I'm not going to pass it up. 13 miles, 11 of that are probably freeway miles. So I snatched it. And of course, since the delivery is so far away, it's going to give me all the active time. And then my plan is so it's going to take me to another zone. It's going to take me to a zone that's called South Sacramento. Right now I'm dashing in Natomas downtown. So once I get this Popeyes delivery dropped off, I will be in another zone. I will set my, since I'm a top dasher, I'll log out, log back in to dash back to this zone, and hopefully I can get another big order taking me back this way. So far this active time today has been working out. On my way to Popeyes, about 4 minutes away for 2 items, $28. Let's go get it. P.S. I just looked at the order. That is a lot of chicken. So maybe this is the only Popeyes that can accommodate an order that size. This order might even go up. I'm not even sure. This kind of looks like a large order program order from Popeyes. I am not complaining. Chances are this bad boy is not going to be ready when I get there. And any other day under the sun, that would probably be a problem for me. But today, I'll take it. I'll stand in Popeye's lobby. So we shall see how long this order keeps me on the clock. Thankful to this customer, Teresa, for ordering a ton of chicken and for ordering it from very far away. So going to pick up this over 50 pieces of chicken. Now I'm about 2 minutes away, so headed to Popeyes. So I did need my catering bag. Shockingly, this bad boy was ready. Wow, Popeyes, ready when I walked in. First time ever. And it's a humongous order. So I did need my catering bag and one of my small other red bags. It's 3 humongous bags of food. I'm looking to see, maybe there's going to be a hidden tip on this one. The $28 was great. The active time was great. But I am delivering to a business and it is a lot of chicken. So this could be a win all the way around. We shall see. It wasn't a Diamond Plus order, so I think that's because of the mileage. In California, Diamond orders are only going to appear if the mileage, if the payout is at least $3 per mile. And this is a 13-mile delivery, so I'm not going to make $39, I think, or it would be Diamond Plus. The 28 is fine. I'm totally good with the 28. Again, it's the time that I'm looking for, so that's what we're going to get on this order. I am headed out to get this Popeyes delivered. 6:12 for the Popeyes order. And I got some intel from a super nice customer, as I mentioned, headed to Teresa. I'm at Capital City Cargo, which is in an industrial area of South Sacramento. And I learned something about large orders with DoorDash. So she said that she makes orders like this from Popeyes on a regular basis. And she said actually today was one of the smaller orders that she does because a lot of her employees are already out on Christmas break. So she said normally she orders 3 30-piece chicken meals. Today it was 1 30-piece and 1 12-piece. So she said that what happens is when she puts in her order, DoorDash automatically assigns it to a Popeyes based on the wait time. And so she said that she's had deliveries come from several different Popeyes when she places this order, which makes sense. Good job, algorithm. So even though I was driving from somewhat of a far distance, it was saying that the Popeyes that I was closest to was the quickest to be able to get her order. And then for me, it said my delivery time was by 12:25, which is the same thing that she saw on my end, but she was able to see that I was already on the freeway at 11:50, and so she knew that I was going to get here sooner than that, which for her was great because they wanted to have lunch as close to noon as they could. And I arrived here at 11:59. So it worked out. Again, I'm always happy to deliver great customer service. So even though this order could have taken longer, as far as my integrity in this field and delivering great customer service. And she commented on my bags too. She said that I would be surprised how many drivers show up with her large order and only half of it is in a bag. And I said, you know what? I'm not surprised because I'm out there and I see what's going on. But we're delivered. We're out here in a different area, so I'm going to drive towards a busy area in this other zone, and hopefully I can get an order taking me back to the downtown area. Cross our fingers. Let's see what we can get. Chipotle dropped off, which took me back into my zone. I'm back in the downtown area, and I am stopped for the train. But that's okay. It's adding to my active time because I have an order in the queue. I am on my way to Smart and Final for a 19-item pickup that does include a case of beer. It's a shop and deliver. So again, active time. Super happy about that. It is currently 12:27. This drop off, or this hole in total, I believe was about 4 miles. So I'm guessing that all in total, this will probably take me between 30 and 40 minutes, which again is great. I'll probably do one more order after this. I usually work until 1:30, and like I said, it's currently 12:27, so I'm headed to Smart and Final for another shop and deliver, and I'm excited. More active time. Smart and Final, shopped and loaded. No hiccups whatsoever, other than the DoorDash app when I walked in the store was not recognizing that I had arrived. So I had to back in and out 3 or 4 times, and then finally I was able to click arrived at store. But as far as the items go, I found everything on the list, headed to the customer, 9 minutes to drop off. Let's go get this done. Definitely happy to have the wagon for this delivery. It is full, and we're delivering to an apartment. So off we go. Smart and Final dropped off. It is 1:11. More glitches with the DoorDash app. Is anyone surprised? Not me. So not only was the app glitching when I arrived at the grocery store and it was basically saying that I wasn't there yet, but I scanned the customer's ID successfully because she had a 30-pack of beer, and it kicked me out not once but twice. So I had to scan the customer's ID 3 times. In some scenarios, that can be extremely uncomfortable. Luckily, in this scenario, this lady was super nice. She was in a great mood. She was, happy to see me, and she thought it was awesome that I had a wagon. So it wasn't weird. But those situations, if someone's not in a good mood, or they just are annoyed in general by the technology of DoorDash, having to scan someone's ID 3 times, it really can put drivers in a bad spot. I really wish DoorDash would work on their app and get their app together. Anyway, so like I said, it is a little bit after 1. I'm trying to get one more order before I call it a day. I am in I'm not even sure. I'm not quite in downtown. I'm on H and 22nd Street, and I think downtown starts at 19th. So I'm literally right on the outskirts of downtown. It's past the lunch rush, but I'm hoping I can still maybe get something. So fingers crossed, looking for one more order to complete this lunch shift. So from 111 to 125, even though I was sitting in a pink area hotspot, I did not get one single offer. So I logged out at 125 and took a review of my stats. I didn't decline any orders today. My acceptance rate has gone up to 80%, and I added 3 hours and 10 minutes to my active time. So I worked from 9:15 a.m. to 1:25 p.m. So I started this shift with 6 hours and 59 minutes of active time, and I'm ending the shift with 10 hours and 10 minutes of active time. So a little bit over 3 hours of active time, which is good. And I will go over all of my stats. I feel like I got good orders today. I didn't have to decline anything. Some of the mileage was higher than I would like, but again, working towards that time sometimes means making the sacrifice on the miles. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that gas has dropped dramatically in Sacramento. I paid over $5 the majority of this year for gas, and in the last couple of months, we've been on the decline. Currently, you can find gas as low as $3.59. I actually gassed up yesterday for $3.79. So when I'm driving those longer miles, it doesn't hurt as bad. I'm willing to do it. And I think everything I did today that was high mileage was either very close to $2 a mile or even over $2 a mile. So it all worked out great. I'm going to go home, look at all my numbers. I'll hit you with the wrap-up screen as far as everything that I was able to accomplish today. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this dreary Thursday. I still have my jacket on, took my beanie off. My car is reading 47 degrees. Still haven't seen the sun today. It's extremely gloomy here. But all in all, a good Thursday, and I will be back at it later. I'll catch you next time.